If you are looking for a proven sales funnel to grow your digital marketing agency or any service-based business, then in this video, I will show you the structure that helped me grow my own agency to 13.4 million in the last 4 years. And this proven structure will save you a lot of time, headache, and eventually a lot of your hair, because it can be very frustrating if you're watching endless guru videos without ever getting the full picture, right? I will show you what really works for me, no matter if you want to run paid ads or use organic content or both as a combination to generate high quality leads, not just these trash leads that never book a call, or if they book a call, they have no idea what they want from you. And even if they want, they don't have the money, right? So I will show you how to generate high quality leads with a funnel that, helped me and over 200 other agency owners and service providers generate high quality leads and clients consistently. And with a predictable stream of high quality leads, it's a lot easier to grow your business, right? So let's jump into it. I will paint the structure here and give you every detail. By the way, if you have any questions related to the structure, leave a comment below and I'm happy to answer it to help you implement it. So let's start with the overall structure. So you can go with a very short funnel, and that's what I recommend in the beginning if you want to get leads. And this funnel typically starts with a set of anywhere between 1 and 5 ads. And it's very important what you say in these ads, okay? Because the structure of the ads determines which audience will see your ad, okay? That is so important, especially if you run ads on Facebook and Instagram, but also if you run ads on Google. So in the ad, you want to first start with a call out to the right people. Like this typical thing, if you are a social media marketing agency owner with a minimum of 10K revenue per month, right? You need to talk to these people. It's like you are standing at the stage in front of a huge audience, 10,000 people in front of you, and you want to call out who should raise their hand, right? You cannot say, hey, everyone raise their hand. It's like, oh, okay, why should I do this? But if you say, hey, everyone who owns a social media marketing agency, make some noise, raise your hands, right? And everyone does it because they feel spoken to. So that's what you need to do in your ad if you want to attract the right people. And you should be very specific, because otherwise, if you are just talking to anybody, nobody feels spoken to, and you might get a lot of people that still react, but these are typically those people who have no idea who they are and what they want, and they don't have the money to pay you, and these are low quality leads. So be very specific. Okay, you can try other approaches. If you do that, you will see that you are getting a lot of people you don't want, but it doesn't help you to just understand who you don't want. You need to be specific about who you want. So start with one niche first, with one audience, okay, and start your ad with this call out. And then you want to make sure that you're asking them if they want something that you sell. For example, if you are looking for 10 to 15 high quality leads every single month, right? Or if you want to build a sales funnel, or if you want to get a social media campaign, or whatever it is that you sell, ask them if they want it, right? And don't just ask them typically for the thing you create, but ask them for the outcome. If you generate or if you create social media marketing campaigns, for example, then ask them if they want more quality leads, or through social media marketing. Or if you create a website, right? If you are a web development agency, and you ask them if they think about redesigning their website, right, to get more leads. Now you are very specific about what they want and why they want it. That's important. That's the second part of the ad. And then you make your offer as clear as possible, right? For example, in 30 days, we build your social media campaign to generate 10 to 15 high quality leads per month, guaranteed, or we work for free. So that's your offer. Or we build your website in 90 days with search engine optimization to rank you on the top 3 positions of Google for the most important keywords, or we optimize your website for free until you achieve this. Okay, you want to have kind of a very good, attractive offer for a specific audience. And then you have a call to action that just says, if you want to see how it works in detail, get the pricing and talk about the details and get all your questions answered, then just book a call, click learn more, and we will see each other soon. Okay, so that's the call to action. It's very simple. It's who you want to talk to, what's their problem or their desire, then your offer that fulfills the desire or solves the problem, and then a call to action for the next step. So now they go to a landing page that just states here the headline with the offer. Okay, that's your offer headline. And then you have a subheadline that just repeats for whom it is, okay, for which type of person and which desire or which problem will be served. And then the easiest version is just to have a button here that leads to a calendar form or to a qualification form if you use jot form to ask some questions with conditional logic to ensure that only the right people see the calendar, right? That's for further optimization really important. But for the beginning, this type of landing page is by far enough. So these ads go all to this landing page. Okay, and now you can run paid ad campaigns that optimize for either lead or schedule. Okay, that's a conversion event you always want to use. Don't optimize for traffic or awareness on Facebook or Meta, but for the conversion you want. So the next page is then like having the calendar. Okay, that's the calendar where they book a call. And you should aim for a call of anywhere between 150 to 350 euro. Of course, if you are paying 350 euro for a call booked, your offer needs to generate profits of minimum 3,500 euro in the first month so that you can get the cash, the money you spend on ads back as fast as possible. By the way, if you use a credit card, that's very smart because you can convert these people in the first month and then you will only pay the debt you have on your credit card. So that keeps you cash flow positive. Okay, that's why you need to have a credit card if you run paid ads. So that's the easiest funnel. That's a minimal viable product of a funnel, of a lead generation funnel. Now, let me remove the calendar because if you see that you are generating leads, but they are not as qualified as you want them to be, so in other words, the show-up rate is lower than 50%, or people don't know what you sell, so they have low intent on your offer, you want to add additional steps to qualify these people. Okay, and typically, this funnel goes like this. You don't just bring them to the calendar page, okay, this is the calendar page, but you bring them to a so-called VSL, okay? That's a video talking about how the service is delivered, which guarantee you give, what are the conditions to apply for this service, okay? And then also you want to provide proof, because people want to see that you delivered results to other people so they get more trust. Okay, so that's important. In the VSL, you also want to have some strong case studies. And then you allow them to schedule a call on the calendar. Now, this is a bit more advanced funnel because you need to create the video sales letter. This is a bit more work and it requires some good copywriting skills. But you can definitely go from the ad to the page and to the calendar straight and see which quality leads you get. Now, once you have this, let me remove these ads here on top because this is your cold audience ad. Now we also build an audience by people who watched your video. And you can build a retargeting audience of people who watched your video by minimum 15 seconds, okay? So this is 15-second video views. That's your retargeting audience. Now you create additional ads, okay? These are warm ads. They all bring the traffic again to this page, to the offer page with the headline and subheadline, and that leads to the VSL or to the calendar. But they handle objections. So now these ads don't need to start with the call out to specific people and what they want and who they are because you already have them in your retargeting audience, okay? You did this job already with your first ad, with your cold audience ad. Now you can focus on creating more trust, more value, making or showing proof that you deliver results. And you do this with the following content categories that you put on retargeting ads. For example, in ad number 1, you can play the problem solution thing, right? You can say, hey, if you are struggling with these problems since a lot of time or since months or years, and you want, and then the opposite of the problem, what they want, now you can do this and this and that. So these should be things that people typically do wrong, okay, that make things worse, and you tell them that these things just make it worse. For example, if you need more leads and you are hiring salespeople, that just make things worse, right? You pay a lot of money. If you have no leads, they cannot close. Big problem, okay? You are wasting money, okay? Or you just post random content on social media, or you run campaigns that are not psychologically optimized to attract the right people with the right desire that can become your clients, then you are wasting money. So you could tell this and then again state your offer as you did it in the first ad and tell people that they can book a call to see how they can implement this thing that gets them a result faster. So that's the problem solution blueprint ad. Next thing could be objections, okay? What people typically think that prevents them from taking action on your offer. For example, they think it doesn't work for me and you explain why it works for this specific type of people. Or if they think it is too expensive, you explain them how they can get a return on their investment. Or if they think it takes a lot of time, you explain how they don't need a lot of time because you do everything for them. Okay, that's objection handling. It's very important. Next one could be case studies. You just describe what you did for other clients that are similar, like those that you tracked with your cold audience ad, with the first ad. And you just show the results, okay? Plain results that creates trust. So this is the next type of retargeting content. Or the third one could also be industry trends, okay? Can be trends that position you, when you speak about these trends, as an expert in the industry, right? You just talk about that, you relate it to the offer, and you make a call to action again, right? And there are tons of other types of content. It can also be a plain call to action, like, hey, you are watching my videos and follow me since a few weeks already. Isn't it time just to book a call and see how we can implement this thing for you, right? That's the shortest ad that you can make to a warm audience. Just call to action and tell them, hey, don't wait for too long. Don't waste your time. Just let's talk, okay? That's another retargeting ad. And you put them all in one ad set, and then Facebook rotates them and puts traffic on those where people are most likely to convert. Okay, that's your funnel. You have one funnel. Okay, this thing here is the funnel. And then you just create two campaigns. One is a cold campaign with the specific psychologically optimized content structure of a video ad. And then a retargeting campaign, 15% or 15-second video views, and they get this retargeting content. So that's a proven funnel. And that should get you a minimum of 1% click-through rate on a cold audience and 2 to 5% on the warm campaign with the retargeting content. Now on your opt-in page, you should aim for a minimum of 15% conversion rate. So 15% of people seeing this offer click this button here. And then if you have a video sales letter, 10% of those who clicked should also book a call on the calendar. Okay, in the end, you pay around, I said this already, 150 to 350 euro per call. And if you are good in sales closing, you can convert 30% of these people into paying clients. If you are not yet as good, then eventually it's more in the 15 to 20% range, but you will get better and that will make you more money. Okay, so now you can constantly optimize that based on KPIs. For example, if you don't get 1% click-through rate, typically your cost per click is too high. And then if your cost per click is too high, everything else will be too high. So you optimize your ad, make a better hook, make a better offer, make a better call to action. Okay, if you're getting 1% consistently as a click-through rate and your conversion rate on the landing page is less than 15%, now you want to optimize the headline on the landing page. Eventually, add some statements for showing proof, right? Client case study or client result statements, or you add additional benefits so that other people see what else they can expect except what you promise in the headline. Okay, that's how you can increase the landing page. If you still don't get a 15% conversion rate, typically there is an inconsistency between your headline of the landing page and the content you talk about in the ad, the offer, right? Then people see the ad and they think, oh, that's cool. Click the ad, but what they see on the landing page is totally different and they feel like, oh, I'm wrong here, and they leave the page and don't convert. Okay, that's the inconsistency is typically what kills your conversions. And then, yeah, if you are not getting from the VSL to the calendar 10%, then your video sales letter is not good enough. But again, I would not work with the VSL in the beginning. I would focus on direct book call and optimize for that. That has the highest chance to get you calls booked and ultimately get you clients if you're good in sales closing. So this is a proven funnel, and this funnel structure, I started with Google Ads, then I switched to Facebook ads, and I have now both channels working. And yeah, this funnel brought me all clients literally, and it made me 13.4 million in the last 4 years with my agency Bright Solutions. You can check that out. If you want to make a background check, brightsolutions.de, that's the agency. And yeah, that's how you can get clients and leads for your own agency or for service-based business. And yeah, if you want to get a plan with a simulation of revenues and profits on what you can achieve with that, just click the link below this video. There is a free sign up to get a growth plan or a funnel simulator where you can use this structure here and you see the standardized KPIs, and then you fill in your offer and you can see what you can achieve when you sell your services with this specific lead generation and sales process. Yeah, and that's all it takes. So if you feel you got value from this, I would appreciate if you give me a like and subscribe, because I'm releasing new videos twice a week. If you have a question related to this video or you want to see other videos with in-depth content like this one, just leave a comment below and I will create it. That's all I have to say today. Cheers and happy scaling.